Hey everybody, this is Tabletop Sports Games. My name's Richard. We are playing the American Nevada Football, not Nevada College Athletic Association. We are in season numbers 5. Today we have the Canyon Spring Pioneers up against the Iowa Braves. We are in the end of the first quarter with the 1:32 to play in the first quarter. The Canyon Spring Pioneers just scored a 2-yard run to take a 7-0 lead. It is snowing outside. It's 27 degrees. It's -2 on all runs, -3 on all passes, and -5 on all kicks, except for quarterback sacks do not change. And we have 66,777 people here in a neutral site for the Ottawa Braves. It's the last game of the season. The Pioneers are 3-5-0, and the Ottawa Braves, are 2-6-0. Neither team's going to the playoffs. It's just playing for pride today. And right now, it's Ottawa Braves ball, first down and 10 after the kickoff on the 27-yard line. And we're going to go with Leon Perry as a run. We're going to go to your offensive chart for the Braves. And the defensive charts up here for the Pioneers. You got a 3, which is a sweep. 27, that's to the left side. You got a 2, since it's bad weather, -2. F1, you go down to F1, that's a white box. They had the blitz on, so it's no gain, 0 yards. And he's tackled by Butler, and Schreibers brings him down, and that takes it down to 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. 57 seconds to go, so we're going to pass. We're going to drop back with Holiday. He is 4 for 16 for -16 yards. Mainly is being sacked. That's what that is. He's going to look for wide receiver 3, which is Carl Cabinson. You've got a 33 on the sideline. You go down to 33. That's a QT. E2. You go to E2. That's a red box. So he is going to go sack. And 23 is going to be an 8-yard sack. So it is a sack. Pioneer sack Holiday. Back to the 19-yard line. He is sacked by 23 is going to be, I don't know how to pronounce his name. His first name is Henry, and Smith brings him down, and that's going to take it down to 13 seconds in the first quarter. So 3rd and 18, Holiday is going to pass. We're going to throw the ball down to wide receiver 4, which is Cooper. 35 on a drop. It's going to be 12 -3 is 9. C3, you go to C3, it's going to be 9, and then 17 in parentheses. That's going to be a 17-yard pass out to the 36-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. And since it's the last game of the season, I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it. Yep, 51, tackled by Hayes and Schreiber, and that's going to end the first quarter. So our first quarter comes to an end. Let's cancel this right here. First quarter comes to an end. All your stats are good. We're going to go to the end of the switch sides, and the snow's falling out there. Can the quarterback get 1 yard? It is 4th and 1 on their own 36. Holiday is going to try and get that 1 yard, and it's going to be a 24, which is -1. B2 is going to be minus a yard. He's knocked back to the 35. Pioneers are going to take over, and that was a bad decision by the Braves, and they got knocked back, tackled by Smith and Sanders, and that brings them down. That's going to be 14-54. It's going to be turnover on downs in the second quarter. Pioneers are set up in a good field position on the 35. We're going to go Sammy Smith. And there's the roll. We got to go to our offense on the Pioneers. And now defense on the Braves. You got 35 on a sweep right there. That's a sweep. 35 to the left. 35 is a B. You got A1. A1's a white box. You got a breakaway run. And what's the breakaway run? A 34 is 10 -2 is going to be an 8-yard run down to the 27-yard line of the Braves. Should have punted. Bad move, bad move. Going to be brought down by 21 McMichaels, brings them down. And that's going to go 14-14 to play in the second quarter. They're going to hand it off to Chris Parker. The Pioneers are going to hand it off. They're going to run a sweep. That's going to be a 34 sweep. That's going to be a B. And B1 is a white box on the defense, so another B run. And this is going to be a 34. You go to 34, it's going to be 8 -2 because of the bad weather. Down to the 19-yard line. 2 back-to-back runs in the same spot. Tackled by Parks, and Thomas brings him down. And that's going to be 13-34 in the second quarter. All right, we're going to run again. It's going to be Sammy Smith. He's got 29 yards so far, and you got a 1, a plunge. You got a 1. It's going to be a 15 on a 1. 15 on 1 is 6, minus 2 is 4. E2 on the defense is a white box. He's going to get 4 yards down to the 15-yard line, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. He was brought down by backs. That's 12:55 to play. Okay, here we go. We got 2nd and 6 on the Braves 15-yard line. Nope, we're going to keep it on the ground. We're going to keep it with Sammy Smith again. We're going to go with Sammy Smith. It's going to be a draw. You got 34 on a draw. You go 34 on a draw. It's going to be 4. That's 5. Minus 2 is minus 7. B2, minus 7 with another red one. That's going to be minus 8. Going to be tackled all the way, 8-yard loss, all the way back to the 23-yard line. Good play by Es.p, and that's a nice play by the Braves. Okay, it's going to bring up 3rd and 14 for the Pioneers on the 23-yard line. They're going to pass. They're going to look for wide receiver number 2. That's a W2. That's going to be Lewis. You got a 37 on a sprint, and that's going to be an interception. You got a C2. C2 is a white box, so it's going to be intercepted. That's one way to stop them. You got an interception DS, and we got to see what the DS is. The DS is 1, and 3 is 4, and another 3 is 7, so 7 yards downfield. Intercepted. A DS is you add the black and the 2 white all together at 7 yards. He was intercepted by DeShauncey and Swanson, and the return from the 16-yard line is going to be a 34, and 34 for the Braves is going to be a white box, so he goes down right there on the 16-yard line. He didn't get any yards. He was tackled by O'Malley, brings him down, so 12:04, 10-second runoff because of the switch of the play, and Braves hold him. 1st down and 10 for the Braves on the 16-yard line. We're going to Leon Perry. He's going to get the call. We got to go to your offensive dice, or offensive chart, and the defensive chart for the Pioneers. And you got a 27 on a sweep, and that sweep's going to go to the left. 27 is going to be 2, minus 2 is 0. C4 is going to be a white box, so no gain. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Butler, and got to read, okay, and that's going to be 11:27 to play in the 2nd quarter. Okay, we're going to pass. Holiday needs a pass. He's going to throw down 2, wide receiver 1, which is Eric Bross. You got a 32 on a drop back. 32 is going to be a quarterback sack. You got an E5. E5 is a fumble X on the priority list. If you go to the fumble list, you go to quarterback, all the way over to defense. Fumble rules, so it's going to be a fumble instead of a quarterback sack. And you got it at X. So with 1 dice didn't roll, we'll roll it again. You got a 3 plus a 3 plus a 3 is 3 times 2 is 26 yards. So 22-yard line, he goes up to 22. Okay, a 6-yard, he fumbles it. He was hit by Hadley. Hadley hits him. Fumble, black is offense recovered, red is defense. Here's the roll. It is a 25. It is in black. The Braves recovered the fumble, so they got the ball. That's good. Covered by Holiday, the quarterback, and tackled by Hadley, the one who makes the fumble, makes the tackle. And 10:45 to play in the 2nd quarter with the Pioneers 7, Ottawa Braves nothing. You got 3rd and 4. We know it's a passing down, so we're going to pass. It looks like they're going to go to tight end number 1, which is Chris Campbellis. 22 on a drop back, or 32. That's 32 on a drop back is a QT. B3, you go up to a B3. It's going to be a 4. A green box, that doesn't make nothing, so it's going to be a sack, 32-yard sack, not bad, but still got to turn it over. He's sacked for 2 yards back to the 20-yard line, and that's going to be tackled by 22. Sanders brings him down, a 2-yard loss. It's 10:30 to play in the 2nd quarter. It's 4th down and 6. Ottawa Braves got a punt, and they'll be punting here. And that's going to be 15, Tommy's. And he's going to punt down to punt returner number 1, which is Schreiber's. And now we got to go see your punt, see how far it traveled. 35, they rolled a 35. 35 is going to be 36 minus 5. It'd be a 31. Kick to the 49-yard line. It's a returnable kick. 23 is going to be a 2-yard return. Wait, 23 is a 2-yard return for the Pioneers. They take it into Braves territory. You the 49. It's going to be brought down by DeQueasy, and Ray brings them down, and that's going to be 10:23 to play in the second quarter. Pioneers got a 1st and 10 on the 49 of the Braves. It's going to be 32 Sammy Smith. He's got 25 yards on 11 carries. He's going to run a sweep. That's going to be a 3. Sweep, 16 they rolled, and it's going to be to the right side. It's going to be 3 minus 2 is 1. E3 is a white box, a 1-yard gain to the 48-yard line, only a 1-yard gain. He's brought down by Sawatsky, and that's going to be 9:46 to play in the second quarter. Okay, Braves, you got a 2nd and 9 for the Pioneers. They're going to pass. That's a passing down. He's going to look for wide receiver number 1, which is Anthony. You got a 35 on a drop back. 35 on a drop back is 25 minus 3 is 22. A2 on the defense. A2 on the defense is another red 3. So green 22 and a red 3 is 19 yards all the way down to the 29-yard line. A 19-yard pass from Ferguson to Anthony. That's going to be a 1st down. He's tackled by 45 Thomason, and that's going to be 9:05 to play in the second quarter. And the Pioneers got 1st and 10 on the 29. 32 is going to be a run. It's a running down. You got a draw 4 right there, and you got 25 on a draw. You go here. It's 2 minus 2 is 0. E1. You go to defense. E1 is a green 2 to a 0. It is a 2-yard run. He's going to be brought down by Bevins and McMichaels, and that's going to be 8:25 to play. All right. 2nd and 8. Let's see if the Braves can stop them. Field goal will kind of hard from here because of the bad weather. It's snowing outside, 27 degrees. And you got a pass. It's going to be the tight end number 1, who is O'Malley. 23 on a short pass is going to be a brown box. E2 is going to be a white box, so it is going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass. 8:13 to play in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 8. We got a pass again. Ferguson, he drops back in the pocket. He's going to look for tight end number 1, who is O'Malley. 35 on a sprint out is a QT, and B3 go down to a B3. B3 is going to be a green 9 in parentheses. It's going to be a 1st down. 9 in parentheses overrules the QR. It's going to be a 1st down, right? Yeah, going to overrule those parentheses. They hurt. And it's going to be a 1st down. It's going to be tackled by 25 Parks. It's going to be 7:35 to play. 1st down and 10. 9-yard pass play down to the 18. Ferguson is 4 for 13 for 50 yards, 2 interceptions. Holloway is 6 for 8 for minus 3 yards. Good percentage, 6 for 8, but not getting any yards. Okay, here we go. We're going to go with Sammy Smith again. He's going to run a 1 on a plunge. That's a 1. 17 on the dice. That's going to be an offensive penalty. So let's see what happened with the play. 34 is going to be a B. Ooh, C2. What's a C2? White box. You got a B. And the B is going to be a 32. And that's going to be 15 minus 2. 13-yard run down to 5-yard line. A 13-yard run for Sammy Smith. But there's a yellow flag on the field. And it's going to be tackled by Carlson. And here we go with the penalty. It is a illegal shift. So 7:28. The play is overruled. It'll be notified. Back that play up against the Pioneers. Illegal shift. And that's going to go from the 18th with a 5-yard walk-off back to the 23. Instead of 1st and goal, it's going to be 1st and 15 on the 23 instead of 1st and goal. All right, we're going to go with Parker. Chris Parker's going to get the call this time. And we're going to go with a draw, a 4. You got 21 on a draw. That's going to be 5 minus 2 is 3. You got an A2. You go to A2 as a red 2. A green 3 is going to be a 1-yard run down to the 22-yard line. He's going to be brought down by Carl Garrow. And 6:41 to play in the second quarter. All right, we got to get going here. Okay, 2nd and 14. We're going to pass. It's a passing down. And we're going to throw down to wide receiver 4, which is Dazzi. And Here you go. You got a 29 on a short pass. 29 is going to be 5, minus 2 is 3, or minus 3 is going to be 2. A 3 is going to be a white box. 2-yard pass to the 20-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 12. He's brought down by Gasker and Parks. They bring him down. That's going to be 6:09 to play in the third quarter. 40-second runoff. Here we go. Oh, wait. 6:09 to play. Here we go. 3rd and 12. Going to pass. Got a pass. It's a passing down. Wide receiver 2. That's going to be Lewis. They rolled a 34 on the sprint out. That's going to be a quarterback run. D3. You go to D3 as a white box. So we got something. If we can get a good number here. They rolled a 24. 24 is a 12-yard run, and they did get a good number. Ferguson scrambles for 12 yards down to the 8-yard line. It's right at the line to make. The officials come out with the markers. He's brought down by Parks and Lewis. Here comes the chains. The chains come out at 5:24. One will be short of the first down. 2 or 3 would be a first down on the black dice. We're looking at the black dice. And here's the stretch of the sticks. It's a 2. It's going to be a first down. The sticks, the point of the ball, makes it a first down. Ooh. Official measure. First down. Official measures a first down. Okay, first and goal on the 8. We're going to go Smith. And he's going to get a run. He's going to run an off tackle. That's a 2. You got a 34. That's going to be a B. You got a D3, which is a white box. He's got a chance to get it in from the 8. You got a 34. That's a 10. Minus 2 is 8. He's right down to the goal line. Is it a touchdown? Referees are looking at each other, and they say, touchdown. He is in. The referee said he's in. 5-14. Pioneers after that go up. 5-14. They should have punted. 5-14. The punt is good. We got to go here. We go here. The referees, official review. Talking about it on the field, and it's upheld. They said he was across the goal line, and it's going to stand. So, number 10, Mason, needs to kick the ball. It has to be green, or 20 in green. You got a 30, and 30 is up and good, and they're going to go up 14-0. Pioneers 14, Braves nothing. Oh, all right, Holiday, you got to start doing something now. Okay, the kickoff will be Mason. He's going to kick down to the Braves. And he's going to be kick returner number 1, which is Carl. And the ball travels how far? They rolled a 22. You go up to 22. It's going to be 56 minus 5. 51. They kicked it all the way down to the 9. And the Braves are going to return it. 35. What's a 35? 35 is going to be 23. That's going to go up to the 32-yard line. That's a 23-yard return. Okay. That's okay. Let's get something going here. Tackle by 55 Hadley. And that's going to be 5:05 to play in the second quarter. We're going to go with Leon Perry. He's got 0 yards on 5 carries. Got to get something going here. They got a sweep. That's a 3. And we'll go to offense. 34 on a sweep to the right. You got 34 sweep to the right. It's going to be 3 minus 2 is 1. You got an A1. It's going to be a white box. 1-yard run to the 33-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Braves. Brought down by Kaspar. And that's going to be 4:24 to play in the second quarter. So Holiday, he's 6 for 8 for minus 3 yards, and that's mainly because of the sack. He's looking for tight end number 1 is Chris Campbellis. 34 on the 9. That's going to be a brown box. C4 is going to be 11 in parentheses. 11 parentheses overrules the brown box. That's 11-yard catch. Right there, 11-yard catch, and it's going to be brought down by Sanders, brings him down, and that's going to be 3:44 to play. No rushing, no rushing. Okay, they're going to go Perry again. Leon Perry's going to get the call. He's going to run a draw. 27 on a draw is going to be 2 minus 2 is 0. D4 is going to be a white box. No gain. Stepped right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Butler and Shrivers. And it's going to be 3:07. All right, here we're going to pass again. Holiday's going to pass again. He backs up. He's going to look for wide receiver 4. Which is 30 Cooper. 34 on the sidelines, a brown box. B1, you go to B1. This is the big one. 35 in parentheses. What a pass. 10, 20, 30, down to the 22-yard line, a 35-yard pass. Parentheses overrules it. That's the second one. No, the defense gets struck again. And that'll be brought down by Williams. Brings him down. and it'll be 2:25 to play. Oh, 1st and 10 on the Pioneers 22-yard line. We're going to go Perry. Try to keep it inside. We're going to go Perry. They're going to go off tackle with a 2 or a counter. 23 is going to be a 4 minus 2 is 2 because of the bad weather. C4 is a white box, 2 yards down to the 20. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Tackled by Rivers, brings them down. And that's got 2 minutes to go. And we got a 2nd and 8 on the 20-yard line. So Holiday's going to pass. He's 8 for 12 now for 42 yards. Got a good percentage passing, picking up those yards. He's going to throw to wide receiver 3, which is Carl Camison. 36 on a sprint out. It's going to be a brown box. B1 is going to be a white box. And that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to be 1:56 to play in this second quarter. We're going to pass. It's 3rd and 8 for the Braves on the 20-yard line. They're going to look for wide receiver 2 here, which is Gus. They got an 18 on a bootleg. That's 15 minus 3 is 12. B2 is going to be 17 in parentheses. Parentheses overrule. It's going to be a 17-yard pass down to the 3-yard line. All right, Braves, way to go. Going to bring it down. It's going to be brought down by Bell. Not Bell, I'm sorry. It's going to be brought down by Carter. And the clock goes down to 1:38. And you got a 1st and goal on the 3-yard line. Come on, Braves. Come on, Braves. Here we go. We got to pass. I don't think we can run it in. We've averaged 0.2 into runs. We're going to pass. And it's going to look for number 4. Wide receiver 4 is Cooper. They got a 14 on a drop back. That's 5 minus 3 is 2. You got an E3. What's an E3 going to be? An E3 is going to be a red 2 and a green 2. No gain. He caught the ball, but he brought it down right at the line of scrimmage by 93 Grant. And that's going to be 24-14, 1:14 to play. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. But the Braves are in no hurry. They want to run the clock, score, and run the clock. Got 2nd and goal from the 3. Holiday drops back. He's going to look for wide receiver 3, which is Carl Chambison. You got a 33 on a 9. That's going to be a QT. That's no good. B1. B1 is 35 in parentheses. That overrules the QT. Now the referees get together on the end of the end zone. Is it a touchdown? A 1 would be overruled. He'd be out of the end zone. A 2 or 3 would be a touchdown. And the referees are going to call this a incomplete. He's out of the end zone. A 1 comes up. He's out of the end zone. Uncatchable pass. So with 1-0, what was it? 1-0-3. Got to go down here. That was a touchdown. It's overruled. And you got official review. Call on field, a TD pass. Overruled. Overruled, huh? Overruled. Receiver was out of end zone. Oh, man. That was a touchdown, too. All right, 3rd and goal from the 3. We're going to pass. He drops back. He's going to look for a wide receiver 4, which is Cooper. 33 on the short pass is a brown box. E1 is a red box. And they couldn't get it in after the officials ruled the pass was uncatchable. So 4th down and goal. Got to get on the board. We're going to kick a field goal. 16. We need 8 or better on the field goal. 8 or better. They roll a 32. 32 is no good. He missed it right. He missed it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. A short field goal and he missed it right. Braves come up with nothing. Nothing. Braves. 1st and goal and we get nothing. All right. Pioneers ball on the 20-yard line. 1st and 20. They're going to pass. They still have all 3 timeouts. They're looking for wide receiver 4, which is Dossie. They got a 23 on a sprint out. 23 on a sprint out is going to be a brown box. You got a C3. You go down to a C3. That's a white box. That's going to be incomplete, and that's going to take it down to 33 seconds to go. 33 seconds to go. All right, Pioneers 2nd and 10. They're going to pass. They're going to look for wide receiver 4, which is Dossie again. 37 on a sprint out, and that's not going to be good. They're going to intercept the ball. You got a B3. It's got a parentheses, and you got a parentheses overrules the interception. It's going to be an incompleted pass. When you have, No, interception. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Yep. When you have interception on the offense and a play on the defense in parentheses, parentheses usually overrule. It's an incomplete pass now. Instead of being a completion, it's going to be an incomplete pass. So it's going to be down it goes. They're going to knock it around. It's going to be 27 seconds to go in the second quarter with the score Pioneers 14, Braves nothing. You got 3rd and 10. We're going to pass. And he's going to pass. They're going to throw down 2. Wide tight end 2. That's Johnson, 39. That's going to be an offensive flag on the bomb, on the bootleg. And 30, it's going to be a defensive flag on the bootleg, so offsetting penalties. And now that takes it down to 18 seconds to go in the game. Still 3rd and down with offsetting penalties. They're going to pass. They're going to throw down to tight end 1, who is O'Malley. You got a 10 on a short pass. 10 is going to be 5, minus 2 is 3. You got a C2, it's going to be a red 4. And a green 2, it's going to be a 2-yard loss. And he's out of bounds. So the clock is stopped. Drawing safety 22 long, brings him down. And that takes it down to 10 seconds. He was tackled out of bounds because you got the star right there. So 10 seconds to go, 4th and 12. They got a punt. So Braves are going to have one play unless they can do something. The punt is going to go Corlew. Going to punt down punt returner number 2, which is Thomas. 20 on the Pioneers punt. This is the second punt of the day. 20 is going to go 35 minus 2 is going to be 30, so it's going to go to the 48. Good field position. Let's see what the turn is. Hopefully get a good return. It's going to be a 30 on the return. 30 on the return is going to be just 7 yards down to the 41-yard line. Way too far for a field goal. It's going to be brought down by 20 Freeman. So we're going to do a Hail Mary. No, the clock ran out. Oh, there's no talk on it. Oh, the clock ran out. There's all zeros on the clock. So the second quarter, first half comes to an end. And we got the Canyon Spring Pioneers 14, the Ottawa Braves nothing. And here your plays. You got the Pioneers 37 plays, 112 yards. The Braves 26 plays, 61 yards. The Pioneers have 62 yards rushing on 19 plays. They have 50 yards passing. The quarterback 6 for 17 and 2 interceptions. You've got the Ottawa Braves 2 yards on 9 rushing, 59 yards passing, 10 for 15, no interceptions. And we're at halftime with the score. The Canyon Spring Pioneers 14 and the Ottawa Braves nothing. Thank you for watching. Hope you come back. This is Tabletop Sports Games and Nevada College Athletic Association Season 5. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay. Oh, no, the third. Wait, no. That game is finished. In that, delete that last play. What happened? You know. Oh, you tackled. 7-yard return. 30. 20. Right there and ran the clock out. Yeah, all zeros. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. There we go. Now we'll do this. I thought I